City of Los Angeles recently publicized its latest effort to combat drought, and the bizarre nature of that effort went viral. About 20,000 4-inch black plastic balls were dumped into the LA reservoir, part of an effort to combat the effects of a debilitating drought in California. A total of 96 million so-called shade balls have been released into joining reservoirs. This is a $34 million effort. The plastic balls, which are hollow and contain potable water, are supposed to be inert. They will apparently reduce water loss through evaporation and block chemical reactions triggered by sunlight that release toxic substances. But the photo op and Twitter jokes generated by the shade balls in LA's reservoirs obscure the larger and ongoing problem of how the nation's most populous state is dealing with water shortage. Questions surround a water bond approved by voters last year. Meanwhile, forest fires rage throughout the state in southern, central, and northern California. Joining me in studio today is Connor Everts. He is the co-chair of the Southern California Watershed Alliance. Welcome to Uprising, Connor.
Thank you, Sonali.
Thanks so much for joining us. Well, before we get into the bigger issues, let's talk about these shade balls that have generated much controversy around the country because of these photos. I think that the photo op that Mayor Eric Garcetti was hoping for might have backfired a little bit. I don't like to drink water out of a plastic bottle that's been sitting in my car, heating the water and leaching chemicals from the plastic into the water. Why would I want to drink water from a reservoir in which millions of black plastic balls have been cooking in the sun?
So, we pick on the small things that are happening here, and I saw Mayor Garcetti trying to toss one of those balls out into the reservoir, and I thought that was amusing. The issue is evaporation and how we deal with it. So I think actually that plastic's relatively inert. It's what's put in milk bottles. I'm no great lover of plastic. I'd like to see a world without plastic, not only the impacts of it, but also the impacts of producing it as well. Nevertheless, I think that's really a small issue in the greater issues we have around water. It's part of the issues that we actually have open reservoirs. We haven't covered them. There are view sheds for a lot of people, especially in well-to-do areas like Bel Air. And so they want to put the shade balls in so they don't have to completely cover it. So that's a compromise they've made. So the evaporation will pay off over time. We assume they're testing the water quality for this as well.